me and shit. But I don't know, bro. I've been rapping since I was like 12. I probably got a little name in the city around like 19, 18, 19. Did the little Streets Maybe Icy mixtape with Meek Mill and, you know, somebody else.
Love this city.
Took a little hiatus, bounced back, hit him with the Beautiful Letdown 2018, and nothing but smoke ever since.
I heard that. We talking about platinum plaques, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we are. Yes,
we talking about standing next to them folks, ladies and gentlemen. Talking about being in the rooms. See, I knew he was going to be humble, and we got a lot to talk about, so I ain't going to get into all the specifics, but I'm just telling you, he one of them ones.
Yeah.
But one thing you said, rapping since you was 12.
Yeah.
I'm from the same thing. Like, when I was 12, in the summertime, we rapped over Funkified instrumental every night.
The Brat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every night, same instrumental. But we was all figuring out how to freestyle. You see what I'm saying?
Man.
And you know how, like, you measure yourself against your homeboys? I was top 2 out of 5. So it was like, all right, I might want to rap a little bit.
Yeah, that's tough.
How did you start getting busy at 12 years old? A lot of people get off the step at 12. You got into music at 12.
So, you know, I definitely gotta give it up to my cousin Cash. It was a competition with him. He was from Chester, and he was rapping.
He was getting busy.
He was busy. Busy. It was all, you know, you 12, 13 years old, so the shit you talking about
is relative.
Niggas like, you ain't like what? But it was so hard. And you got to remember, this during the time where Bow Wow was like Himothy. Like, Bow Wow was really the guy.
So it's possible.
It's not far-fetched for, you know, a teenage boy to be the man. So my cousin, he came back to Philly or whatever, and he was rapping. And, you know, this was before, I guess you could say, ghostwriting was a thing.
He wrote you one?
He helped me out. Yeah.
A lot of people start like that.
Nah, he helped me out. But, you know, I don't really fuck with my cousin like that, but I can never disrespect him.
You can't deny that happened.
I just can never disrespect him not only just for the fact that he's my cousin, but because it's just so much, you know what I'm saying? There's so much history there that made me into the person that I am today.
Absolutely.
So even though we don't fuck with each other.
Does he still rap?
He still rap.
Are you nicer than him now?
Yes. For sure. For sure.
He created a monster. Now you gotta deal with Frankenstein. Now you gotta deal with
I mean, look, proof be in the pudding, you ask me, man.
It's just funny for you to be like, he's from Chester. Cause it's like, you know, nigga would expect your Chester cousin to come bust your ass. Yeah. You from Philly.
Nah,
Let me get that for you. You got a little lint on your head.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, he was one of the ones.
He was one of the ones.
Yeah, I haven't listened to none of his shit like straight through in a minute. Literally like probably like 20 years, probably like 15, 20 years, but he was one of them ones, bro. Like, but for real.
12, 13, 14, we in the basement, we in the driveways.
Same.
We at the basketball court.
Same. You probably where you from? I'm
from Uptown.
You from up top. So we used to be up 10th and Island, East Shore. All of that.
Yeah. But when does it transition into locking in the booth?
It started then.
So you started early in the booth?
I was in the booth early. So I got an uncle who had a record label.
Okay.
So he was down, he had a record label called Whole Boy Records. And he was fucking with Lotto. All them niggas from up Diamond Street.
Yep.
What was they called then? I don't know. They was called Diamond
District.
Yeah, Diamond District. He's, you know, fucking with them, Susquehanna Festival and all that. Like, he had his paws into that. So he had a studio. So we in the studio 12, 13, we cutting records. Like,
that's dope.
Learning how to 16 bars, hooks, all that, get melodic, all that. We 13
grown ass men
old.
Don't know how to format a track or a verse.
Listen, we 13 years
Count
old
bars.
in there getting busy.
That's fly. So he saw the vision, or
I think my uncle saw the vision. For sure. My uncle saw the vision.
That's dope. So you was early. So that's a different kind of, like, how you go to school knowing you really cutting tracks, like, it's a little different. Because, I mean, the momentum might not be there, but you know that you doing something that your homeboys that's trying to rap at lunch ain't doing.
They not doing it. And I think, low key, I think that kind of gave me like kind of look down on niggas. Like, You know, like y'all niggas don't know what y'all doing for real.
But that's what they say Kiss and Chic was doing when Styles met them. It was like, yo, they was young as hell and they was already putting together they projects and all of that. He said they was really sharp.
Yeah.
And he just was rapping.
We already had it. So we was good.
That's crazy.
We already had it. We already knew how to formulate songs. We already knew how to gear songs towards a certain audience. Like, of course, you know, we 13, 14, we gonna go for the girls.
Right.
So we had songs, but we also didn't want to be so bubblegummy, so we tried to keep the street side of it too. And
it's like the youngsters in the Illy Philly Funks. Anyway.
Yeah. Same
similar, right?
Same thing, different time. Like same thing, different time, bro.
So like, all right, so at that point you were prodigy.
Yeah, for sure.
In a lot of ways that makes you a prodigy, right?
Sure.
That's fair to say, right?
Yes.
So what is that a weight? Is that like a gratification? Is that a confidence builder? Like what does that give you that you didn't have before that was prevalent?
I think that for what you chasing, this is what I didn't realize then.
Okay. That
I was chasing my cousin. Right? I'm chasing my cousin.
All right.
What I didn't realize was that people was chasing me. So while I'm looking at him like
place in the struggle,
you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at him like the top of the mountain. People are looking at me like the top of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think that because I look forward so much. Yeah. I didn't have the opportunity to look back and see all of the appreciation that people was giving me for being where I was at, because I was just so locked in on like, I'm trying to be that good. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that I wasn't that good. It was that everybody else felt like he was that good. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, you know, him too.
Did he catch a record and get signed or something?
No. Sadly, he didn't. And the crazy part is I wanted that for him. That's why as I got older into my teenage years, this rap shit was for him. Like, I wanted it to be his thing.
But that's not bad either, because we do the same thing in sports, right?
Right.
You try to outdo your brother, your cousins, and them. And
that's all it was.
If you make it to the league, it started out as trying to be able to play with your cousins.
That's all it was. Mike Jordan became the greatest because he was trying to beat. What was his brother name? Whatever his brother name was. He was trying to beat him.
Yeah, it's a thing.
That's all it was, bro.
Shit, I think Cheryl Miller made Reggie a beast.
Facts.
Because she used to whoop his ass. They don't know Cheryl Miller was LeBron.
She was really the female GOAT, bro. Like, for real. Probably
she was too nice when the WNBA came around. It was like, wait, they gonna do that.
Probably still is. Mm-hmm. She was supposed to be like the first chick to play in the A. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, that was her stat. But yeah, that was my thing. Like,
I love that you know so much about Cheryl Miller. That was high.
I hoop, bro.
I know that, but niggas, come on, bro. We just started caring about female basketball 2 years ago.
Nah, not me.
I'm joking.
I'm a ESPN classic baby, bro.